Hello and welcome back to Creatoroblivion channel, where I will now refer to you as crafters. Whether you craft or not, doesn't really matter. That's our community tag. Crafters! If you're new, please do click subscribe and the notification bell. I promise you do not want to miss what I have in store for you. So, let's get this video started. First off, bullet points. Everybody loves those. Point 1. I'll show off some electronics. I plan to create something pretty damn cool with. I'm going to be announcing some projects in this video, so stick around for those. Second point. I'll show off a nice display of electronics currently working. Nothing too ingenious, but pretty cool nonetheless. Third point. I can finally show you this 8-hour effort to conceal my friend's identity, as he was trying his best to avoid someone, but was supposed to go see Star Wars with us. Final point, I'll put on display my tools and materials for my first costume creation. My first and hopefully a very, very interesting one that will bring many new roads, and I hope you come along those roads with me. So, let's get into electronics and related goals. As you can see, I have plenty of technological goodies, some of which were a poor purchase choice on my part and hopefully will become useful some other day, some other way. I have one old Raspberry Pi 2 that will become a home automation hub, one Raspberry Pi 3 that I think may stay in my backpack as a sort of AI on the go. This will alert my home hub when I'm home or when I'm at a friend's house that I have internet access at. It will be an interesting concept to pull off if nothing else. If you have ideas for it, for what it could possibly do, map where I go around the world or whatever, let me know in the comments below. I also have these 3 Raspberry Pi Zeros, one that I plan to turn into a flying drone. The other one will be part of a interesting helmet design, which I will not be talking about in this video. And the last one, who knows, maybe another drone. And then I have these unmentionables. And then finally I have an Arduino Uno and 4 Arduino Pro Minis. At least they might be. And finally, my electronics bits and pieces. My favourite by far are the servo motors. They just have so much potential. If you don't know what each thingy does, I'm going to be explaining that in its own video. For now you can just see tubs. No, that's not very helpful. Go watch the next video. So far most of what I've done has been experiment with code, and I'll show a few examples. My first set of tests were getting an LED to work. I moved on to getting servo motors to work, ultrasonic sensors to work. I even used the Raspberry Pi with a diddy little projector as part of my final major project's display and interactivity. I also got this cute little e-ink display working, along with a cool speaker. My hopes are to get these 2 screens working, as I have a big plan for them. So, to the reveal of my first named project. Drum roll please. Project Walk and Charge. This will consist of about 8 metal rods surrounding my legs, with servo motors used to charge up a portable battery pack. This will be developed into an extended project once I get this first iteration done, which will take a while, as I don't want those battery packs blowing up on me. So please stay tuned if you are interested in what more could come from this idea. 2 projects that will backburn until this one is complete are that of researching into creating a drone out of one of these bad boys, as well as the aforementioned home hub. On to cosplay! As you can see, I've been building up my tools and materials for some time. If you tuned into the blog at all, you'll see I did a solid month or 2 on documenting my cosplay planning stages. Here is the roughly final plan of the cosplay costume, which I have dubbed the Creator Armor. This will be my first costume ever made, hence I will be heavily learning along the way and taking from all those who came before me. Kamui Cosplay, Punished Props, Evil Ted, they're all good examples. Go take a look at them, that's what I'm going to be sort of doing. I'll be documenting it all along the way. I've got a heat gun, one of the most important tools when working with Warbler, which I ordered from Flint's. I have sharp X-Acto blades, a spray paint gun, a Dremel and a load of tool bits. I also have a hot glue gun, a rolling pin and roller pin spacers. I even Dremeled this thing so the wires could come through. Pretty cool, right? And just to show how much planning went onto the blog, for you lazy few, here's a few pictures of all the templates and casting of my body I did to get measurements and practice in before I started this costume project. I even went through an hour of plaster strips drying on my face, all in the effort to create a cosplay costume. So, as mentioned in the bullet points, this is my friend.
Subscribe to Creatoroblivion, please.
He was trying his absolute best to avoid bumping into someone, but was supposed to go see Star Wars with us. So I said to him, I got you, buddy. And then we made this. Took 8 hours of crazy working and not really knowing what I was doing. Following these two lovely books, we ended up with this masterpiece. Now, of course, it could have been much better, but for something made in under 8 hours, I'm pretty pleased, and was pretty pleased up until the point where he was asked by security to take it off. First project in costume design is going to be bringing this to life, and I'll be documenting and videoing as much of it as I can along the way. The last project I didn't put on the bullet point list because it would be pretty hypocritical, and that is a series I'm going to be calling Spoiler Munch, where I trash talk trailers for their spoilers and how impacting they can be on the final story when it gets released. That's in the works. I've downloaded most of the clips that I want to use for it. If you have any trailers to suggest, I will always keep a backlog of years I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing them yearly or bi-yearly. Bye. And that's it for the video. Mostly a quick paced update and projects announcement. Thank you for watching this far, and before I leave you, I want to say a big thank you to somebody who has been supporting me so much more than they could know, so much more than they could imagine. They're probably the first non-friend follower to really motivate me to do better. Thank you, YZen. You've helped so much more than you know. I'll be putting a link to his channel in the title card bit. This video is for you. He also made this image for my video, so there's also that. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure to subscribe, like the video, share it with your mates. Bye. That went well.